Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your September 2024 tarot reading. This is a general tarot reading. It's Sagittarius Yogini. And let us see what cards we got. Okay, oops. I gotta keep remembering where I am. Oops, I have to like this. All right. The heart of the matter is a Six of Pentacles. This is a card of, in some cases, it can be receiving help from others. You see the people on their knees. That's a sign of receiving charity from someone. The woman is holding these gift boxes. It's kind of like helping another person, but you may be in that position to help someone. So it's really about, I would say, circulating wealth, but it's also about give and take. So if you are in a relationship or were in a relationship, it could have been one-sided where you were giving and they were taking and it wasn't fair. And same thing with a job, maybe working long hours and not making what you feel is appropriate pay for what you're doing, for the amount of energy that you're putting into that situation. When I look at the past position, we have the Justice card. Yes, about fairness. This is a card all about fairness. When somebody realizes, wait, hold up, this isn't fair. I demand that I am in a situation where there is some sort of fairness, and I shouldn't have to be put in a position to accept less than what I deserve. And there may have even been like a legal judgment that took place over this issue. So if it was like, when I say legal, I mean that involved some sort of entity that was, being the judge. So like in the workplace, it might not be with anything legal outside of the workplace, but within that structure, like mediation, they call it. That could be where somebody's determining whether the employee or the employer is in the right about some practice. And in your personal relationship, if that had gotten out of control, it's possible that you have been consulting a lawyer, or it's in the past position, the Justice card. So it may be something that you've already put into motion. But there are a couple of cards here that suggest that it might not be a done deal, because I have here as the challenge card the Five of Pentacles. So that can be someone who is afraid of potential financial hardship. Or if this is like, even within a relationship issue, you may want to leave, but you just don't have the money to support yourself. So you might feel kind of stuck with this situation. Sometimes with like if you're working someplace and you may really feel that it's totally against you, your boss, your coworkers, whoever, and you're like, boy, I wish I could leave, but you don't have a job to fall back on. And so you're concerned about not having enough to pay for your basic needs. What exactly can you do in that type of situation? Well, I have the card that is the answer. It's off screen. That was the last one I picked, so maybe you forgot what it was. The outcome is the Six of Swords, but there was another. I thought I picked another card as some kind of clarification card. This is weird. Like, why did I pick an additional card? I thought there was something that was kind of unsettled. The Six of Swords is a card of choosing peace, and it can mean relocation. So it could certainly mean that some Leo people are thinking about a change of scenery, but not just like you're trying to run away from a problem, or that you're just like trying to do something superficially to change what is happening. I feel like this is more in alignment with wanting to get away from a stressful situation. And with the Six of Pentacles, you may even receive money from someone. Maybe you're borrowing money, or somebody's giving you money so that you're able to do this if you personally don't have it right now. But I think a lot of Leo people, they manage to attract abundance to them based on their positivity, confidence, that kind of thing. And the other thing too that this could be all about is a relationship where you're being generous, as a lot of Leo people are, and the other person is just a taker. And it's never about, I'm not one of those people that's like, okay, well, I bought you dinner, now you have to do this, you have to do that. It's just that sometimes it's really pronounced. And it really is unfair. There has to be, if you're having an adult relationship and it's just like one-sided, it can feel very draining, and it can feel like it's not a real relationship. So you may be grappling with that kind of issue, and yet you could say to yourself, but what if I couldn't attract another person in my life? Now, Leo is a sign that has a lot of confidence, for sure. But I do think sometimes Leo people are vulnerable in relationships because you have a big heart that can be exploited, because you just naturally are very positive, and you think the best of people, even when they don't deserve it, when they haven't shown that kind of thing. And so your temptation is to like want to leave that situation, which makes a lot of sense. But the problem is that it might be, in some cases, it might be that you're kind of like escaping rather than you have like this definite destination. And there might be fear attached to that. Same if it's in the workplace. So I picked, this is the outcome card, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a workhorse card. I wonder if that's why they have a horse, meaning that this is connected to Taurus, and it has that, Taurus is like a fixed earth sign. So this is kind of how Taurus operates in life, is to get up. It's like wash, rinse, repeat, go to work, come home. And if you do that consistently enough, you amass your personal wealth. And so if you personally don't have that, it's something that you can work towards so that you can live in peace if you're in a situation that doesn't feel right. But sometimes people don't like where they work, but they know that they don't have anything else going on, and they might not have savings. So they have to do what they have to do in that moment. But that doesn't mean that they aren't planning their escape, like the Six of Swords. Um, Only you know, like, where you're at, because for some people, even if they didn't have savings, they might be tempted to just leave because they feel like it's affecting them so adversely. Um, and that's kind of what happened to me, and I didn't want to leave, but I was like dealing with someone who had taken over, who was like in charge of things, and it was like I was like, whoa, this is not good for me, and I have to like leave this situation. I did, I did and do have a partner, so it it was a little bit different. If you're on your own, I suppose you really have to count on yourself, and that makes it a little bit more complicated sometimes. So only you know where you're at, but there's kind of like, I feel like there's a sense of comfort in this card, in the Knight of Pentacles, because there's like this knowledge that you can take comfort, or what's the other term, like you can take shelter in routines, in getting up every day and going to work, because you know that you're not going to have to do that forever. You know that you're going to be able, maybe it's a matter of months, you'll be able to leave that situation for good. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, I'm primarily an astrologer. So I have natal chart interpretations, transits, I have package deals. You can find out more information at the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.